Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's DLloyd. So yesterday, Brian Windhorst was on ESPN, and they were talking about the future of Giannis Antetokounmpo with the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, if you don't know, Giannis has been talking, I wouldn't say spicy, but he has been throwing hints out there that he is more than willing to leave if the Milwaukee Bucks don't put a good enough team or a championship contending team around him. Now, Windhorst was asked straight up, does he think Giannis will re-sign with Milwaukee once his contract is up? And he said that he believes that Giannis's next contract will be with another team. Now, that is eye-opening, right? Because we have seen Giannis do this tactic before when he said he wanted out of Milwaukee, ended up staying, ended up signing a long-term deal. They won a championship. Is this the same thing that's in play right now? That is definitely the question. Now, Giannis has 2 years left on his deal this season at $45 million, next season at $48 million, and then a player option for $51 million that will end at the end of the 25-26 NBA season. So he could potentially become an unrestricted free agent after just 2 more seasons. And the way it's structured now, this is what Windhorst was talking about, right? With the new CBAs, especially with having the max players on your team, it is tougher and tougher for teams to keep championship teams in terms of max caliber players. You pretty much have to spend that money or spread that money around. And really, you're looking at a 1 or 2 star team with a bunch of really solid, really good pieces around him instead of having, 2 or 3 all-star, superstar level players and then a bunch of minimum level guys around them like we have seen over the last decade or so. So the NBA is trying to get rid of those super teams for a more spread out approach, and it is tougher for teams to keep their star players. With that said, like I alluded to earlier, I still think all of this is still a negotiation tactic. Now, I do understand this could be a very real situation that if Milwaukee does not have a good enough team, he could bounce. But if you look at the team now and you look at some of the future contracts, it will be tough, but I don't think it's a team that's going to be bad enough where Giannis will not want to stay. I think this is Giannis trying to keep pressure on Milwaukee. And I could 100% be wrong, but this is my takeaway from it. I really do think this is him trying to keep pressure, saying that, hey, I will leave if we can't maintain somewhat of a competitive roster. Now, this year, I still think they have a top roster in the NBA. They just need to stay healthy. I think, in a year or two from now, they will lose some players, but they still have a team. They still have the blueprint of we're going to build around Giannis. We're going to add defenders. We're going to add shooters to help his game, help him be the Giannis that we all know and love, right? And allow other players to exceed in their fields, right? Catch and shoot guys, defenders, things of that nature. So I think Milwaukee will continue to bring guys in of that ilk. And I definitely do think for Giannis, like I said, he just wants to ensure that happens. If you say right now, I am coming back, this is the only place I want to be, that's just not good business, right? Because ultimately you want the most money that you could get, and you want the best talent around you that you could get. So I think it's a negotiation tactic. Wendy believes, though, that he could be out at the end of the deal. Of course, I would love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about Giannis's contract situation? Do you think he is out of Milwaukee at the end of his deal? Do you think this is a negotiation tactic and he will return to Milwaukee? He already has 1 ring. So he's not like a guy that's just trying to chase a ring that has never won. Of course, you want more, but he has won that one. So that's going to forever be on his legacy. But you guys let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.